Well, that was the founder of Foxtail, a D2C skincare brand that is now looking to turn EBITDA profitable in the next 8 to 9 months. Moving on the hot seat today, we put the spotlight on AI-powered low-code test automation platform Testsigma. The venture recently raised $8.2 million in funding led by Mass Mutual Ventures. To tell us how Testsigma enables users to rapidly create, manage and execute end-to-end automated tests for web, mobile apps and APIs. Joining me now is Rukmangada, the founder and CEO of Testsigma. Also with me, Arundathi. KR, welcome to Startup Street. First, tell us the pain point that you are solving, and then if you could elaborate on your offerings and your tech edge, tell us how your AI-driven low-code solution enables clients to release softwares faster.
Sure. Thanks for having me here. Over the past 2 decades, development processes and efficiency have improved drastically, but testing has always been left behind without much of innovations. Hence, you'll see longer test cycles and they become bottleneck and release processes. So this is mainly due to the age-old practices that we follow in testing. And at Testsigma, we want to give our testing teams the edge so that they become enablers and releasing software faster than being a bottleneck. Now, also, testing has always been owned by domain experts and business analysts, right? And but the current practices are built more for technical teams, not so much for the actual testing teams. At Testsigma lets the quality engineering teams automate tests through low-code test automation platform, so that Testsigma customers are able to automate at speed and scale via low-code test automation. And this enables them to test at least 10x faster and release it like at least 10x faster in their softwares.
All right. Hi, Rukmangada. Arundathi here. If you could talk to us about your target audience, right? Is it only the big enterprises or are you also catering to MSMEs as well? Also, tell us the kind of efficiency you bring in, especially in terms of saving time and costs, which then overall affects, revenue as well.
Yeah, so we are not just for SMBs, like we are more of a mid to mid enterprise product. So that's where we can help the most. And we have been a global from day one. Our biggest source of revenue comes from North America, and these are like a mid to mid enterprise, little matured companies who would need matured processes and systems in place to release faster softwares much faster. Like with Testsigma, Testsigma helps companies save their testing time by cut down their testing time by at least 90% and cost by 70%. That's what we have been seeing with our customers across the board. And more importantly, faster time to market now. So they can easily save 30% of their overall time to market.
All right. So you're saving 30% of the overall time to market. But KR, Testsigma has also unveiled a new product specifically designed for the Salesforce ecosystem. Elaborate on how the new offering enables Salesforce developers and administrators to accelerate automated Salesforce testing. If you could give us an example, and also tell us the efficiency again. Is it the same that it brings in test development speed compared to traditional testing methods? Again, it's 90% on time and 70% cost.
Yes, it's even more with Salesforce because it's more domain specific and particular to one domain, right? Where we could do even better because we picked one particular problem to solve more deeply. Right? And yes, we recently added Salesforce testing to the platform. Our vision is to build this as an operating system for quality. Eventually, we'll have all vertical pointed solutions as well to solve these problems more deeply and thoroughly. And coming back to the point that I was talking about, so like testing is more of a domain expert's business, right? And for testing enterprise applications like Salesforce, especially like Salesforce, Oracle, ServiceNow, and these kind of applications, we need thorough domain expertise. With the current tools available in the market, it requires both domain expertise and technical expertise, which is very, very hard to get, right? And we don't get people with both technical and the domain business expertise. So we built up a simplified process or a platform which can enable domain experts to test faster. As I said, like it's even faster than like the 70% that we had seen with other platforms that we have.
Right. If we could quickly come to the fundraise now, how do you plan to allocate the $8.2 million that you've raised? How will the funds help you boost your Gen AI expansion plan?
Yeah, so we've always been like an inbound company. We get like a massive traction through our inbound channels, and we grew really good in last couple of years. And as I said, like this revenue is mostly from North America, which is 80% from North America and Europe. We feel like it's the right time for us to invest into US go-to-market. So we're going to set up teams in North America and Europe. So that's one area where we're going to invest heavily into. And the other areas, like we've been like investing in R&D to enhance our capabilities, the platform capabilities with generative AI, of course. So we'll be investing in these two areas more, like R&D with Gen AI and then GTM in North America.
All right, KR, let me throw in some quick facts. You know, IDC predicts that by 2028, Gen AI-based tools will be capable of writing 70% of software tests, decreasing the need for manual testing. The report also mentions that by 2028, natural language will become the most widely used programming language, with developers using to create 30% of net new applications. So clearly the potential is huge, but how do you plan to grab a bigger share of the market?
Absolutely. The potential is massive here. And so our vision is always to build an autonomous test automation platform, right? The first step is to build test automation platform, and then we want to make it completely autonomous. Even before Gen AI became popular, we started this company in 2019. We started with this AI vision, right? And we wanted to build this natural language programming based test automation platform. That's been our approach. With generative AI, it actually improved this further and made it even simpler for our customers. And we clearly have the first mover advantage here, and we have pioneered and natural language programming approach. So we're going to continue investing into that, right? And so we are also among the top 3 players globally in terms of the traction. And we just want to continue keep building this momentum and traction, and we'll continue to invest in building this world-class platform, to provide the great world-class customer experience.
All right, KR, we've completely run out of time, but many thanks for joining us today on Startup Street, and wish you the very best for all your growth plans.
Thank you so much.
On that note, it is time for us to head into a short break.